A goal without a plan is just a wish. Perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. Make your life a dream and a dream a reality. Love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. The time for action is now. It's never too late to do something. As for the future, your task is not to foresee it, but to enable it. And now here is my secret, a very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. What makes the desert beautiful, said the little prince, is that somewhere it hides a well. Every person that comes into our life comes for a reason. Some come to learn, and others come to teach. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed. What saves a man is to take a step, then another step. But if you tame me, then we shall need each other. To me, you will be unique in all the world. To you, I shall be unique in all the world. But eyes are blind. You have to look with the heart. I am who I am, and I have the need to be. True love begins when nothing is looked for in return. When you give yourself, you receive more than you give. Let your dream devour your life, not your life devour your dream. Only the unknown frightens men. But once a man has faced the unknown, that terror becomes the known. The arms of love encompass you with your present, your past, your future. The arms of love gather you together. I know but one freedom, and that is the freedom of the mind. The essential is invisible to the eyes. True love is visible not to the eyes, but to the heart, for eyes may be deceived. Once you are my friend, I am responsible for you. It is in your act that you exist, not in your body. Your act is yourself, and there is no other you. The one thing that matters is the effort. It is not for us to forecast the future, but to shape it. It is such a mysterious place, the land of tears. The thing that is important is the thing that is not seen. That is the hardest thing of all. It is much harder to judge yourself than to judge others. If you succeed in judging yourself, it's because you're truly a wise man. Living is being born slowly. It would be a little too easy if we could borrow ready-made souls. Tell me who admires and loves you, and I will tell you who you are. To forget a friend is sad. Not everyone has had a friend. Grown-ups never understand anything by themselves, and it is tiresome for children to be always and forever explaining things to them. Language is the source of misunderstandings. Life has meaning only if one barters it day by day for something other than itself. Straight ahead, you can't go very far. In giving, you are throwing a bridge across the chasm of your solitude. I fly because it releases my mind from the tyranny of petty things. You cannot plant an acorn in the morning and expect that afternoon to sit in the shade of an oak. True happiness comes from the joy of deeds well done, the zest of creating things new. We are prudent people. We are afraid to let go of our petty reality in order to grasp at a great shadow. But if you come at just any time, I shall never know at what hour my heart is to be ready to greet you. I have always learned to distinguish the important from the urgent. You see, one loves the sunset when one is so sad. We live not by things, but by the meaning of things. It is needful to transmit the passwords from generation to generation. To become a man is to be responsible, to be ashamed of miseries that you did not cause. Each man must look to himself to teach him the meaning of life. It is not something discovered, it is something molded. No individual is isolated. He who is sad saddens others. I still fall for your everyday. Man is but a network of relationships, and these alone matter to him. Sorrow is one of the vibrations that prove the fact of living. No one is ever satisfied where he is. He who would travel happy must travel light. It is always in the midst, in the epicenter of your troubles that you find serenity. If you are to be, you must begin by assuming responsibility. You alone are responsible for every moment of your life, for every one of your acts. No truth is proved, no truth achieved by argument, and the ready-made truths men offer you are mere conveniences or drugs to make you sleep. Life always bursts the boundaries of formulas. There is no hope of joy except in human relations. One must require from each one the duty which each one can perform. Accepted authority rests first of all on reason. You risk tears if you let yourself be tamed. Sometimes there is no harm in putting off a piece of work until another day. But the conceited man did not hear him. Conceited people never hear anything but praise. True love is inexhaustible. The more you give, the more you have. Even though human life may be the most precious thing on earth, we always behave as if there was something of higher value than human life. Attitude is a paintbrush. It colors everything. Only the children know what they are looking for. Love, like a carefully loaded ship, crosses the gulf between the generations. One is a member of a country, a profession, a civilization, a religion. One is not just a man. The only things you learn are the things you tame. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. An administration like a machine does not create, it carries on. The field of consciousness is tiny. It accepts only one problem at a time. A man has many parts. He is virtually everything, and you are free to select in him that part which pleases you.